Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Courtney, and today we're going to do a chair yoga practice that is appropriate for almost all bodies. So find a comfortable chair, place it somewhere that is stable and comfortable, maybe on top of a yoga mat. You want your knees to be even with your hips, so if you need to put something under your feet or you need to elevate your hips a little bit, do. And then once you're there, just find a tall spine. As you inhale, growing up from the tailbone to the heart to the crown. And as you exhale, softening the face, the shoulders, the belly center. Again, inhale, do feel the front sides and back gently expanding. And exhale, gently releasing. Lick your lips, swallow. Maybe flutter them out to help relax your face and jaw. And on your inhale, do shrug the shoulders. And as you exhale, allow them to release back and down. We'll do a few of these. Deep breath in. A full breath out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let's pause, feeling those shoulder blades drawing down, crown of the head lifting up. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, with an ocean sounding breath. Next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And then as you exhale, let those hands come straight down to the heart center. On the inhale, circle the arms, turning the palms up right around shoulder height. And exhale, hands come down. One more time, deep breath in. And a full breath out. Now this time I want you to take the arms all the way out and up. Hold for a moment. Notice if you're pitching a little forward, a little back. Maybe exploring what it is to find that happy medium. Brighten the fingers. Get out of holding your phone, your iPad, whatever device you tend to use if you do. Right hand now to your left wrist, going gently up and over. Side stretching. Keeping both sit bones, both feet grounded. Roll the bottom waist up. Maybe look up. If that's too much, you can also release the bottom arm. You can look down. You can even do a little sunbathing approach, letting your head rock back into your own hand. And then finally coming back to center. Keeping the arms elevated if you're feeling okay here, building strength. You can also relax them down between sides. Taking your time, left hand or right wrist going up and over. Roll your ribs up, maybe look up. And if needed, adjusting, releasing the bottom arm, maybe the gaze. Did the sunbathing approach feel interesting? Give that a go. At least one more inhale, one more exhale perhaps. Grounding back down as you go a bit further. And then climb to center. And this time to allow your arms to move wide on the exhale. Palms spinning down from there. Inhale, reach out and up. And on the exhale, to allow the arms to flow back down. One more time, deep breath in. Let it out. Chin towards your chest. Hands can rest on knees or thighs. Breathing in, breathing out for a couple cycles on your own. Then approaching, stretching the neck a little bit more here with some half rotations. Rolling your head from ear to ear, shoulder to shoulder. If and only if it feels good to take your head back and around, you do. Stretching out the throat a little bit more specifically. And doing that rotation once or twice each way. Maybe an extra round the direction that needs more time, more space, more attention. If you're feeling rushed in your practice, take another breath or two. Chin back to the chest, letting your fingers slide forward to the fronts of the knees or upper shins if you reach that far. actively rounding the back. And then draw the heart forward, purposely arching the back. Take a couple more of these cat-cow-like shapes. Noting the inhale brings us toward the back bend feeling. And the exhale toward the forward bend feeling. Take at least one more. 2 or 3 if it's feeling good, or if there's just a certain stage you want to hang in, like I do here. And then back to that happy medium. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider, heel toeing them out, or just kind of walking them out if that works for you. You can always adjust your sit bones, your bums, so you're in basically a wide-legged squat. And you can slide your hands or your elbows down to the inner thigh. Pull the chest forward and through, hinging at the hips. Sit bones stay rooted. Take another breath or 2 here. And then inhaling, anytime we're coming up from any sort of hinge or fold. Exhale at the top. Now just that right hand and or right forearm will come to the right thigh. Left hand can start at the hip, a chair variation of Parsvakonasana, side angle. I'm going to reach my left arm up and then sweep it over the ear. And if my mirroring is confusing you, no big deal. Just always making sure you do both sides. And you can look up toward the top arm, forward or down toward the earth if that feels best. And at minimum, at least 2 to 3 deep breaths being in it. Maybe another cycle or 2 at your edge, and then eventually use the inhale to start to float up. And the exhale at the top. A little rock and sway if it's helpful. Left hand or forearm to the thigh. Taking that right arm first up, and then eventually over. Parsvakonasana, side angle. Maybe joining your thumb, first finger to help calm and soothe the nervous system. Wrapping the bottom ribs up, looking down if that's what's needed. And taking another breath or 2, perhaps going a touch further. Keeping those sit bones, those feet actively rooted. Always use your inhale to initiate coming up. Another exhale or 2 as you arrive at the top. And you can heel toe your feet back in. Adjusting so you are again grounded. Hips, knees essentially even. Palms resting on the thighs. Take a shoulder roll. And allow your right arm to come on top of the left. You can start by hugging yourself. If that feels doable, and maybe you can go a bit further, joining the backs of your hands. Or even looping that right arm and finding a little U-turn, palms touch. This is Garudasana or the eagle bind. Pull the elbows forward, fingers up, brightening all 10. And after a few breaths, sending it into the heart, the upper back, the ribs, the lungs. You'll release and switch sides. Left arm over right, starting with that self-hug for a breath or 2. Maybe the backs of the hands move toward each other. Maybe there's that little U-turn and you join the palms. Last moments brightening, the fingers, the skin receiving prana, breath, life force. One more inhale, getting taller. And exhale, we release. Take that moment, relaxing, maybe kind of wiggling things out a little bit. You can join your palms at your heart. Gently bow your head. Honoring yourself, honoring each other, and honoring the practice. Namaste.